Hoş geldiniz. Welcome to Learn Turkish with Jamie. In this episode, we're going to look at the past tense in Turkish. Dersimize başlayalım. So the past tense in Turkish is an ending that you attach to the verb stem. And the verb stem is found by removing the mak or mek ending on a verb. The mak or mek ending, just to remind you, is the infinitive. It's the neutral way of forming the verb. So let's look at a few examples of this. Yapmak, we take the mak off and we're left with the verb stem yap. Gitmek, you take mek off and you're left with the verb stem git. Gelmek, you take mek off and you're left with the verb stem gel. So mak or mek is a way of making the verb neutral. In English, this would look like to do, to go, to run. It doesn't contain any personal endings or tenses. So once you remove the mak or mek ending and you're left with the verb stem, you attach the past tense ending to the end of the verb stem, which is the letter D or T followed by a vowel, and that vowel changes according to four-way vowel harmony, and then followed by the personal ending if it takes that. So the past tense ending in Turkish, as I said, is either a D or a T consonant, and that's because certain consonants, these consonants, take the D and turn it into a T. Now, you can memorize all these consonants that turn the D into a T, or you can just kind of go with the flow because your mouth automatically turns that D into a T when following these consonants. So it's just more important with reading and writing. Otherwise, your mouth will do it automatically for you. We'll look at an example in which it stays as a D and also when it becomes a T, just to help you through this though. So the first verb we're going to look at is gelmek. Gelmek means to come. So we remove mek and we're left with gel. We're going to take the ending for past tense, which is the letter D followed by a vowel, and it becomes geldi. This has no personal ending on it. The ending with no personal ending is he, she, it. So literally, geldi means he, she, or it came. This is also used like arrive. So we're going to go through each one of the pronouns now and look at their personal endings. I came. Geldim. Notice the D for the past tense, the dotted I, which is the vowel adjusting to the letter E in gel, and the M at the end, which is the personal ending for I, ben. Ben geldim. You came. Sen geldin. Notice once again the N at the end. This is the personal ending for sen, you. Sen geldin. He, she, or it came. Geldi. No ending on this one. Geldi. We came. Geldik. This one's a little bit different. Normally we recognize the we form, biz, by an M or a Z. But in this one it actually becomes a K. So the past tense that goes with biz, we, is a K. Geldik. We came. You plural formal came. Geldiniz. So the ending for siz geldiniz, is an N and a Z. Geldiniz. You came. Onlar, which is they, is a little bit different because we don't want to be redundant with the plural ending lar or ler. So if we say onlar, they, then we just use the basic form geldi with no ending. Onlar geldi. If we don't say onlar and we just want to use the verb, then we put the plural ending on the end of the verb. Geldiler. They came. Now let's look at a verb in which the D becomes a T because of the consonant at the end of the stem. Gitmek. Git is the stem and it ends in a T. Now if you try to pronounce the letter D directly following a T, your mouth doesn't really want to do it. Git, it's really hard if you try it. And so it automatically becomes a T following that consonant. The other consonants for this rule are the same thing. A D following a P or a D following a K doesn't really work. It automatically becomes a T in your mouth. So while you can memorize it, you could also just trust what your mouth and your tongue is doing and go with the flow. So gitmek, that D is going to become a T. Gittim, gitmek is the verb to go. So gittim means I went, past tense. The M is the personal ending for I, ben, and the TI is our past tense suffix in there. So gittim, I went. You went, gittin. Notice the N, personal ending for sen gittin. Please keep in mind that you have to pronounce both consonants in Turkish. So this kind of sounds like you're stopping over the consonant, and that's because you're taking the time to pronounce both of them. Sometimes words can carry different meanings if you don't pronounce both, so keep that in mind. He, she, or it went. O gitti. Once again, no personal ending, just uses the basic form, gitti. We went, gittik. The K, the ending that goes with biz in the past tense, gittik. You went, plural formal, geldiniz. The N and the Z signifying the siz ending, and then of course the TI being the past tense. Gittiniz, you went. Geldiler, they went, or onlar gitti. That's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Hoşça kalın.